Now, I'm not the only one, but I consider you a terrific interviewer. And people at the tailgate were also like, oh, man, Ed, he's like the best interviewer in the city. And I agree with that 100%. Now, my question to you is, how do you do what you do, Ed? How did you become a guy who, and it's a wide spectrum of people. See, it's not like the traditional, oh, everyone, this host is in this box and they only interview these types of people. Your dog walk spanning, over 1,000 shows now, you're interviewing a wide spectrum of people. How do you get there? Is it just like natural curiosity? We talked about the note taking. Is it like you have a sketch of what you want to do? Like how do you how did you become the interviewer you become basically?
Yeah, well, thanks for that, Beef. First and foremost, and I would say it's probably threefold. Like, yeah, natural curiosity has always been my thing. Like, you could ask my father, you could ask my friends' parents or whatever. I was just always that little kid who just had a million questions. It just didn't
Yeah.
matter what it was. B, I would say I listen. I try to listen. I try to make sure that this obviously it's my show. I had these people on my show, but this is about them. You know what I mean? Here,
Right.
I want to really take in what they're saying, and I really want to listen to it, and not try to overstep when I don't have to. And third, one thing that's really worked out well for me is I kind of, when I'm writing down questions to do it, I put myself in their shoes, and
Okay.
that's where it's like, all right, if I'm having on a mailman, it's like, all right, what's his day like? Like, he wakes up, he puts on that hat, like he goes to the box and he unlocks it. Wait, like, how many keys are for each box? Like, hey, what have you found in that box? So, like, in a weird way, just like kind of morphing myself into them, it gave me a way to generate questions from that.
That's interesting. And do you have any influences when it comes to this sort of thing? Because I've had a few people